is another thing that we learn how to practice is being comfortable with what's uncomfortable. How can you be comfortable with something that's uncomfortable or a little awkward? When your head comes down towards the ground, if you're able, you can bring your hands down, bend your elbows, so you're more in like a, what's called Prasarita Padottanasana A. Otherwise, keep your hands onto your hips, everybody, so that you don't round your back or round your shoulders. Try to keep reaching your chest forward and lengthening your spine as much as you can. Okay, push your feet down into the ground, reach your chest forward, look forward. Inhale, come all the way back up to stand. Okay. Turn your right leg in again. Turn your left leg out. And challenge the balance a little bit more. So turn your left leg in slightly, turn your right leg out. Okay, inhale the arms out to the side. Again, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, bend your front knee. So come back into that side angle position. But this time, bend at your hip and put your hand down towards the ground, to the outside of your foot. You can put your hand down to the ground, to the outside of your foot. And then raise that opposite arm up towards the sky. Okay, now really slowly, everybody, look down toward your front foot. You're going to start to shift your weight now into that front leg and pick your back leg up. Pick your back leg up. Yeah, let's try it on. Maybe, maybe not. So, yeah, so if it's a little awkward, that's okay. It's a little uncomfortable. Just see what happens. Pick your back leg up. This is Ardha Chandrasana, or half moon pose. So put your full weight, your full concentration into that standing leg. Push your foot down and pull up through your standing leg. And now reach through your lifted leg. Reach through your top arm. Okay, go really slowly. Look down. Watch your knee. Bend your knee straight forward and reach all the way back with your right leg. Come back into that first position you were in. So your front knee's bent, side angle pose. And then inhale, come on up. Okay. Switch around to the other side. Take your legs the other way. You're gonna move your hand forward, lift your back leg up. That's it. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. If you fall, it's okay. Anybody that's ever succeeded in anything has always fallen at least once, or twice, or 3 times. Okay, go slowly now. Bend your front knee, reach all the way back with that lifted leg. Back up to stand. Straighten your front leg. Okay, turn your right leg in. Step or hop your feet together and face forward towards the top of your mat again. Okay, stand in. Moving, so that might be a little bit more challenging for your balance. Do what you can. Raise your arms up. Once you have your balance, raise your arms up. Good, breathe. Press your standing leg down, wave your arms down. This is a really good pose to do on the subway. You want to really test your core strength. Do this on a moving platform. Okay. You breathe. Feel your foot in the ground now. So how can you still be here in your body with your breath while all this other stuff is happening around you? Reach your arms up another half an inch. Take another deep inhale. Good. Step your right foot forward again. Lower your back heel. Inhale, come on up again, warrior one. Reach your arms up. Lift your chest, lift your gaze up. Good. Exhale. And I see these 2 beautiful women with these 2 beautiful babies back there. So even if you're sitting or taking a break, how can you be still and still participate in being here and being with your breath? Okay, look towards your hands, like D, step, or hop, both your feet up. Inhale, put your chest forward, look forward. Exhale, fold at your hips. Push your feet down, bend your knees, lift your torso, lift your arms up. Good, push your feet down, come to stand, release your arms. Okay, put your hands onto your hips. Take a medium stance back with your right leg. Step back with your right leg. Okay, and just make sure that your front foot, the heel, is more or less lined up with the heel of your back foot. You can go a little wider if you need to. So you would like your feet to be more on like railroad tracks than a tightrope. So make the stance a little wider. So it's more like a railroad track than a tightrope. And then have your hands onto your hips. Good, and then lift your chest up again. Roll your shoulders back. Do the opposite of what you do all day. Some of you, looking at your phone or your computer or whatever it is you're doing. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, look up. Okay, keep your hands onto your hips now. Don't lose that nice lift of your chest and lengthen your spine and fold forward over your front leg. So both your legs are straight. Both your legs are straight and bent forward. But notice how challenging it is not to collapse your chest. Notice how challenging it is not to collapse your chest. Keep your chest open, keep your shoulders rolling back. Try to point your elbows towards the sky. Point your elbows towards the sky, that's it. And reach your chest and reach the sides of your waist as far forward as you can as you fold over your front leg. Good, inhale, come on back up. Good, take a nice deep inhale. Pull up now through the sides of your waist. Get really long and fold forward over your front leg. So both your legs are straight. Both your legs are straight. It's going to be challenging when you bend forward not to lose your back leg. So can you push a little bit more into the outer edge of your back foot and also bring weight into the ball of your front foot. And as you're pressing down into your feet, contract and lift through your thigh muscles if you can. A couple more breaths. Keep reaching your chest forward. Keep stretching the sides of your waist long. Good. And then inhale, come on back up. Utthita. Say that. Utthita. Hasta. Padangusthasana. Okay, good. All right, so this is standing hand to foot pose or hand to big toe pose, okay? Do the best that you can. Maybe some of you are just gonna lift your leg again and balance on one leg, okay? So take your weight into your right leg. Lift your left leg up. And then you're gonna lower the leg down. Okay, other side. Take your weight into your left leg. Okay, so even if you're grab, okay, inhale, but not the person next to you. Okay, inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg. Okay, now take the leg out to the side. Go slowly, go slowly. Yeah, go slowly. Okay, bring the leg back to the center. That's all you have to do. Okay, inhale, bend your knees, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward at your hips. Straighten your legs. Inhale, reach your chest forward, look forward. This time, just step back to downward dog. Just step one leg back, step the other leg back to downward dog. Okay, so we're going to try a little balancing on our arms. Okay, so we're going to play with balancing on our arms. So come forward to plank pose. Come forward to plank pose. Your shoulders are right over your wrists. This is a really great balance right here. So some of you might just stay right here. Okay? If you like to try this next step, Bakshasana side plank. Put your weight into your right hand. Shift over onto the outer edge of your right foot and stack your left leg on top. And raise that other arm up towards the sky. That's it. Bakshasana side plank. Good, reach. Press that bottom hand down now. Lift your top arm up. Come on, reach. That's it. Maybe try looking up. Maybe try looking up. That's awkward. Okay, and then lower down. Down. Okay, this is challenging now. What are you doing? Don't lose your center. Reach up, reach up. Try looking up now. Okay, release the hands down. Downward facing dog. Go back to child's pose. That's always a nice place to be. Go back to child's pose. And back down. And then step back to downward facing dog. And then step your left foot forward. Same thing. On the ball of your back foot. And right hand to the in pose called Setu Bandha Sarvangasana or bridge pose. Bridge pose. It's just a little bit of a back bend. There's a couple different ways you can do this, okay? One way, especially if your shoulders are tight, you can just hold onto the outer edges of your mat. Okay, so let's all try that, and then if you want to go further, you can do that. So knees bent, feet flat onto the ground. Have your ankles in line with your knees, so your legs are just about hip width. And then hold onto the outer edges of your mat with your hands. Okay, take a really big grip of the mat and roll your shoulders and your arms underneath you to lift your chest again. Lift your chest up. And then push your feet into the ground and lift your hips up. Push your feet into the ground and lift your hips up. That's it. Now, if you've got a little bit more mobility in your shoulders, you might bring the arms underneath you, clasp the hands together, and come a little bit higher up onto your shoulders. Good. Stay here and breathe. Okay. See if you can be centered and you face them straight forward. So turn your feet in here a little bit. And then slowly lower down. everybody just adopted the name Mary. They didn't know who got started. Okay, cross your right ankle over your left thigh and flex your ankle. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh and flex your ankle. And then lift your left leg up toward your chest and just hold the back of your left thigh with your hands. Hold the back of your left thigh with your hands. Okay, and then go ahead and release and switch the other side. Strap your arms around your legs. One said that somebody asked him, how do you know when you're an advanced yoga practitioner? Like, what does that mean to actually be an advanced yogi? And he said, when you're comfortable with the totality of everything. When you're comfortable with the totality of everything. Which I thought was so fascinating. He didn't say handstand, headstand, asana, coming in and coming out. You might notice some sensations arising in your body, just the movement of the abdomen, the movement of the chest. Notice again if you're uncomfortable, just try to be with the discomfort a little bit. Try to train yourself to be still. Very slowly start to deepen your breath. As you start to move, stay as quiet as you can as you slowly begin to move your body. Just transition yourself toward the right fetal position on your right side. Bring yourself back up to sit comfortably. And again, just join the palms of your hands together at the center of your heart. Just again as a reminder of this practice of yoga, which basically means to unite, to come together. So where in our lives can we do that more? And let's close sounding Om again together 3 times. A nice deep inhale. Namaste, everybody. Be kind to each other. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.